Advaita bodhabja sahasra rashmi shanter ladaya kila kalpa vriksha. Samsara santapa vinasha chandraha Krishna sada kladakaro mamastu. Advaita bodhabja sahasra rashmi Shanter ladaya kila kalpa vriksha Samsara santapa vinasha chandraha Krishna sada kladakaro mamastu. Madhya hridaya kashe sadanandamayo guru Udedu satatam samyak Swatmananda prabodhakaha. Harihi, Harihi, Harihi Om Tatsat. Jaya Guru. We shall have as usual 3 times in chorus Omkara recitation, something very important and sublime which will activate and add health to both your brain, mind, intelligence and also the heart and the lungs. Interlock your fingers and put them on your lap. Sit comfortably, erect, close your eyes, open the mouth and the heart and join me. Deliberately thinking that the chorus sound should permeate the entire earth, showering its benedictions on all creatures upon the earth. Loudly, full-heartedly. Harihi Om Tatsat. Jaya Guru. Lower the curtain and do the projections. Give me a supporting book. Karpanya dosho bhagata svabhavaha. A little more down. Down. A little down. I think it's okay. English is okay. It is there. Shall I recite? Yes. Or you can yourselves recite. Do you want me to lead? Karpanya dosho bhagata svabhavaha.
Karpanya dosho bhagata svabhavaha.
Pritchami tvam.
Pritchami tvam.
Dharma sammudha chetaha.
Dharma sammudha chetaha.
Yachreyasyaad.
Yachreyasyaad.
Nishchitam bruhi tanme.
निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे
शिष्यस्तेऽहं
शिष्यस्तेऽहं
शाधिमां
शाधिमां
त्वां प्रपन्नम्
त्वां प्रपन्नम्.
Next. Ashocyan. Ashocyananvashocastvam
अशोच्यानन्वशोचस्त्वं
prajñāvādāṃsca bhāṣase
प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाषसे
gatāsūn agatāsūṃsca
गतासून् अगतासूंश्च
नानुशोचन्ति पंडिताः.
नानुशोचन्ति पण्डिताः.
Next. न त्वेवाहं जातुनासं
न त्वेवाहं जातुनासं
न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपा
न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपाः
न चैव न भविष्यामः
न चैव न भविष्यामः
सर्वे वयमतः परम्
सर्वे वयमतः परम्
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे
कौमारं यौवनं जरा
कौमारं यौवनं जरा
तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिः
तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिः
धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति
धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति
मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय
मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय
शीतोष्णसुखदुःखदाः
शीतोष्णसुखदुःखदाः
आगमापायिनो नित्याः
आगमापायिनो नित्याः
तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत
तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत
तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत
तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत
look at me bharata
भारत
so fold your lip inward bharata तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत
तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत
यं हि न व्यथयन्त्येते
यं हि न व्यथयन्त्येते
पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभा
पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभा
समदुःखसुखं धीरम्
समदुःखसुखं धीरम्
सोमृतत्वाय कल्पते
सोमृतत्वाय कल्पते
नासतो विद्यते भावो
नासतो विद्यते भावो
नाभावो विद्यते सतः
नाभावो विद्यते सतः
उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः
उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः
त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः
त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः
अविनाशि तु तद्विद्धि
अविनाशि तु तद्विद्धि
Avinashitu tadvidhi
अविनाशितु तद्विद्धि
yena sarvamidam tatam
येन सर्वमिदं ततं
vinashamavyayasya
विनाशमव्ययस्यास्य
na kaschit kartumarhati.
न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति.
Where did we end the discussion last time? With this sloga. The world as we look at is absolutely changeful and perishable. Do you agree or disagree? Huh? The body which you have today now, it is not the body you had a week back. I don't know whether the doctors, anybody here would be able to tell me in one day how many millions of cells in the body are used up for activity. If every day millions and millions of cells are being used and millions of cells also replace them, particularly in sleep, tell me the extent of change your body has. Is it not absolutely changeful? What is a change? The destruction or disappearance of whatever is now and the appearance of something new instead. So there is no change without the destruction of something and the emergence of something else. So the world is perishable or imperishable? Is it not changing every time? How can a thing change by itself? Whenever there is a change, that change can be supported, will have to be supported by something that is changeless as the substratum. Buses are running on the road. The wheels are rolling. In order to enable the wheels to roll, there must be a stable and steady surface. In the case of the train also it is so. Everything within the universe is moving, but the universe as a whole will not and cannot move. Though I say that the world is perishable, with your intelligence you must be able to understand that the perishability of the world implies an imperishable substratum support. Do you agree or not? Yes. Huh? Yes. One is an observation with our senses. The next is a deliberation and inference by the intelligence. Human life consists of both. What? Sensory observation and intellectual finding. Is it clear? Huh? At no point of time the senses can work themselves, nor can the intelligence work by itself. There is a close collaboration and mutuality between the two. So he says, Antavanta ime dehaha nityasyokta sharirinaha anashino prameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. I will stop with this verse. Antavanta ime dehaha
Antavanta ime dehaha
Nityasyokta sharirinaha
Nityasyokta sharirinaha
Anashino prameyasya
Anashino prameyasya
Tasmad yudhyasva bharata.
Tasmad yudhyasva bharata.
Arjuna is facing an unprecedented war, Mahabharata war. I would again like you to understand that 4.5 million warriors were present there. The war lasted for 18 days. In the 18 days, all of them minus 10 were killed. They fell dead. When the war ended, Yudhishthira, along with countless number of women, lining up behind him, went down the river to perform the post-death ceremonies for all the departed souls. Can you imagine? Virtually as many warriors were there, so many women also were there. It was at that time that Kunti Devi, the mother of Pandavas, ran in with disheveled hair, beating her chest. My dear son Yudhishthira, perform Shraddha, Udagakriya for your brother Karna also. Karna was fighting on the opposite side. What does the mother say? Karna was your elder brother. He has died. Perform Shraddha for him also. Somehow he managed to perform the ceremony and came out and said, why is it that my mother did not tell me this truth earlier? And he even cursed all women, saying that your heart should not be able to keep any secret at all. That is why women are like this even today. I don't want the kingdom. I have not won the war. I have lost it. I am not going to sit on the throne. None of you should persuade me. The rest of my life I will go to the forest, eat fruits, roots and vegetables. The rest of the life will be one of austerity. Sharpest, hardest austerity. Don't tell me anything otherwise at all. All people started advising him, his brothers and the rest. Even Krishna spoke. Are you hearing me? No. Even Krishna spoke. His words were not effective. Krishna admitted his failure and said, meanwhile, Vyasadeva got up and he said, my dear son, listen to me. You are in a state of distress. You cannot be pleading and arguing all independently. When one is aggrieved as is in a distress, he must always pay heed to what others say from around. The grandfather of all of you is still lying on the bed of arrows. He has not left his prana. He is the one representative of the whole war and even destroyed people. Go to him. Seek whatever you want from him. He will give you consolation, advice and direction. Yudhishthira heard him but said, how can I go and stand in front of my grandfather? It is this I that went to him and asked him, how to subdue you, make you fall from the chariot. He had told me, come at the right time, I shall tell you. So on the 9th day, he went to him and said, you are unconquerable, our dear grandfather. The war cannot be won by me. Tell me how you can be de-seated from the chariot. He said, I have taken a vow. I will fight only with men, not with eunuchs. But on your side, there is a Maharatha. Maharatha, Shikhandi by name. He is a eunuch. Ask Arjuna to put him in front and aim me from his behind. I will fall. This is India, my dear souls. It was not a question of the great grandsire Bhishma or Drona, the great Acharya. The whole issue was whether dharma, righteousness, should be made to win or lose. Suppose great and honorable people, invincible people, protect and shield unrighteousness, adharma, can it be allowed? The world is not circumscribed by any individual. The world is a complex whole. Bhishma was great, is great, I understand. But Bhishma does not exhaust the entire orbit of dharma, nor Drona. Here is Bhishma recognizing that fact and telling Yudhishthira, I have to be de-seated, and this is the way to do it. Except by following it, none can defeat me. Arjuna did, and Bhishma fell. Yudhishthira says, such a sinful person as I am, who went to the grandfather and asked him how to bring him down, how can I go and stand before him, saying that I have won the war but lost my heart? Console me, give me direction. I cannot say this. Krishna again emphasized that a man in distress cannot be so self-defensive. Please listen to what others say. Then he said, Krishna, you should take me there somehow and make it possible for me to engage in a conversation with the grandfather. Krishna said, yes, I shall take you. Along with all the others, Krishna went. Bhishma was lying on the bed of arrows. I don't know whether you have the power of imagination. Here is a great man lying on the bed of arrows, with so many arrows piercing his body, and his body resting on the arrows. To raise his head, he called Arjuna, and Arjuna sent a few more arrows to raise the head. He is lying there. And that man is going to advise Yudhishthira, who had won the war but lost his heart, telling him how to sustain yourself, what is the course of dharma and propriety. Krishna went, my dear grandfather, how are you? Obviously you must be gravely hurt. So many arrows have pierced your body. Are you feeling pain? How? What is the condition? Bhishma said, yes, I am very much hurt. So many arrows have pierced my body, but still I contain myself. I am waiting for Uttarayana to come before shedding the body. Krishna said, even if a small thorn enters my foot, I cannot bear the pain at all. How is it that you are bearing? I am bearing the pain. Now that you have come, my dear Krishna, I feel a little fervent, enthusiastic. Tell me why you have come. He said, your grandson is suffering from extreme mental torture. He is unable to contain his heart and mind. Please instruct him so that he will have peace and he will be able to rule the country properly as desired. The cause of dharma has been won. The country and the people have to be ruled according to the monarchical system prevailing at the time. There is no other means. Yudhishthira alone has to rule. Bhishma began his protracted advice. It is in Shanti Parva, running into thousands and thousands of verses. It was a very exhaustive discussion on human life, its complexities, consternations, confrontations, discomfitures, challenges, persecutions, trials, tribulations, questions, enquiries, findings, and what not. Everything is there. He said, the Mahabharata war is already over. All the people have already died. Every day the day passes with the sun setting. No day remains at all. There was Mahabharata war. It is not there now. What you are afflicted by is the memory of the war. Are you hearing me? No. No. The instance is over. What survives in you is only the memory. Memory. Whatever has taken place in the world cannot be reversed. The world is a cyclic wheel. It goes on revolving. Whatever has taken place, transpired, it cannot be reversed. Whatever you may say, the events are already over. You only have an agitating memory of these. The best for you will be to perform an Ashwamedha Yaga. What? Ashwamedha Yaga is performed by kings and emperors. It will take at least 1 year of preparation for a king or an emperor to perform an Ashwamedha Yaga. So decide upon performing Ashwamedha Yaga, a very religious function, where no slaughter is involved. You take costly materials, ghee, etc., boiled rice, and offer it on to the blazing fire. That's all. All the people are invited. All of them are fed profusely. The whole Yajnashala will be busy throughout the day. Arrange it. When you start thinking about Ashwamedha Yaga and the necessary preparations to perform it, the mind will be busy and occupied. And the war memory will have no place in the mind. Are you following me? India is great, my dear souls. We have a solution for everything in this world. Any sin you commit, not that I ask you to commit, there is a solution for it. There is a solution for it. Any kind of a problem is created by the mind, and the mind's own elder brother, intelligence, has a solution for it. Yudhishthira agreed and decided to perform Ashwamedha Yaga. Then he asked a question. Ashwamedha Yaga can be performed only by kings and emperors. What about the ordinary people, my dear grandfather? They also commit sin. How to get rid of it? Resolve it? Then he said, all the yajnas and yagas are addressed to Lord Mahavishnu, who sustains the world. How does the Lord sustain? What is Mahavishnu doing? Those days there was no air conditioning. So he was lying, a cobra, Ananta by name, he was lying coiled up. So he was right on it. Very comfortable and cool. And what was he doing? He is always sleeping. Are you listening to me? Mahavishnu manages the world by sleeping. He doesn't get agitated. He does not run about. On the one side he lies on the cobra, and on the other side the eagle, the white eagle that is there. They are otherwise deadly enemies. But in the presence of Krishna, Mahavishnu, they are friends. This is how a knower of truth will be. A good and a great knower of truth, when he becomes so, cruel and gentle animals began to go to him, just like to the mother. Madariva paramyanti vishamani mrudunija vishwasameha bhutani sarvani shamashalini. The mind becomes beautiful, pure, resplendent, harmless, innocuous. That kind of a mind is the gain that we aim at by spirituality. All the yajnas and yagas are addressed to the Supreme Lord Mahavishnu. He said, Ashwamedha Yaga need not be performed by all, I also know. But in our land, there are 1,000 names of Lord Mahavishnu. 1,000 names of Lord Mahavishnu. It is in a poetic form, Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama. Say. Vishnu Sahasranama. Each word is coined by the human mind. It has got its meaning, purpose, connotation. Every word expresses an idea. These 1,000 names also express their respective ideas. And these ideas are aimed at ensuring the welfare of the mind by imbuing strength, stability, heroism, courage, valor, equanimity, enthusiasm, perseverance, magnificence, confidence, greatness, grandeur, goodness. Every quality is imbued into the mind. How can you imbue qualities to the mind? Tell me. Only by uttering the qualities. I want to be good, 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 goodness, goodness, good, good, goodness, goodness. Do it for a few hours and let me know whether you become good or not. புரியறதா உங்களுக்கு? இல்லை போல் இருக்கு. Mind is inside. How can you touch it or penetrate it? Use the tongue and the vocal system. Whatever you utter, the mind is involved in the utterance. And when you utter it, it is not merely speaking good. The goodness gets imprinted in the mind and the heart, and you transform into goodness. These Sahasranamas contain such ideas, such propositions, such descriptions, such portrayals, that whatever the human mind needs for its fulfillment in the world, it contains it. There is no Kriyapada, no verb there. All are namas. And a beautiful poetical composition has been made. Chant this Sahasranama, that is sufficient. It is equal to Ashwamedha Mahayaga, he said. This is one of the important pieces of advice given by Bhishma while lying on the bed of arrows. He was not sitting on a sofa, nor in a palace. Neither was the air conditioned for him. Lying on a bed of arrows, he gives the best of peaceful instructions. Imagine. What greater test do you want for spiritual wisdom? He did not say the war was wrong. He did not say Pandavas did anything wrong. He was wrongly de-seated, etc. He himself instructed them as to how the objective can be won. Why I said all this? Only to explain to you this particular verse. Antavanta ime deha nityasyokta sharirina anashino prameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. My throat. Antavanta ime deha.
Antavanta ime deha.
Are you able to chant one line when I write chant? Or do you want me to split it again? Antavanta ime deha nityasyokta sharirina nityasyokta sharirina anashino aprameyasya anashino prameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata Antavanta ime deha
Antavanta ime deha
Nityasyokta sharirinaha
Nityasyokta sharirinaha
Anashino prameyasya
Anashino prameyasya
Tasmad yudhyasva bharata.
Tasmad yudhyasva bharata.
The first time Krishna says, therefore, my dear Arjuna, fight. கேட்கறீங்களா நீங்கள்? இல்லை போல் இருக்கு. People call this Bhagavad Gita a religious scripture. It is not a religious scripture at all. It is a warfield dialogue between two fighters, and solely for the purpose of fighting. How do you call it a religious scripture? There was no issue with meditation, God, or the process of meditation. Arjuna came to fight the battle. He was unable to fight. Crisscross emotions paraded his mind. He was subdued. He was not able to hold the bow. It slipped. The whole body started trembling, shivering. The mind started whirling. The intelligence said, don't fight, it is sinful. Arjuna had nothing left in him. The material acquisition Gandiva fell, unable to be held. Body started trembling, mind started whirling, intelligence started arguing in the opposite direction. Tell me what is left in you. Either you have the material wealth, or you have the bodily strength, or the mental power, or the intellectual's excellence. All these deserted Arjuna. Tell me, what can then make a man survive? That is what we call dharma. That is what we call spiritual wisdom. It is the wisdom about what you are, what is in you. I said the world is perishable, the body is perishable. Still you continue to live. If you are perishable, then you must have perished, but we don't perish. The body is perishable. Something makes the body still live, and that enlivening presence is called the soul, the I. I. When did you start saying I? Ever since you were 2 years. You have continued to say I. Tell me whether an iota of change has taken place in the I. Has it changed? How many times have you become miserable, sorrowful, afflicted, tormented, confused, agitated, perplexed? In spite of it, does not the I survive intact? Yes. Is it changeful? No. It is changeless. Has it ever become happy or unhappy? No. That I, avinashinaha, it is indestructible, aprameyaha, you cannot measure its magnitude. Nityasya, it is eternal. Sharirinaha, the one who dwells in the body. The body is perishable, Arjuna, but the resident of the body is imperishable. He is indestructible. The bodies are going to fight in the battlefield, and they will perish also. That is why they have come to the battlefield. Have the people come to the battlefield to live or to kill and die? बोलिए ना थोड़ा. Two wrestlers who have come to the wrestling arena, can one say, if I hit him hard, he will be pained? Can he say that? Can he say, I am too much pained by his hit? Either he fights or surrenders, that's all. It's a choice war. It was not an imposed war. And get it back. Tell me, what is Pandava supposed to do? They should go to the forest again? It was not a fight for their kingdom. It was a question of subduing this wicked design of Duryodhana, the wicked rulership of Hastinapura. Who will do it except valorous fighters? Unless fighters are there to contain fighters, it is not possible. So he says, Antavanta ime dehaha. It is true that the soul is indestructible, imperishable, untransforming, birthless, deathless. But the soul is manifest in a born and dying body. What is going to fight here is the bodies, not souls. The soul is still, non-acting, uninvolved, present everywhere. There is no second factor at all. So in the soul level, there is no activity. No action ever takes place. No effect ever falls. Arjuna, what are confronting each other are the bodies of the people. All the fighters have come there. Do you mean to say these fighters should die lying on the cots? Huh? A policeman always should take leave and remain at home? Or administer law and order? The world is a complex field. It requires multiple contributions from a variety of sources. So this war is optionally made by every participant. These bodies have an end. All bodies will end. These bodies also will fall. But in the case of a fighter, tell me, falling in the battlefield is preferable or falling in their homes? That is what he says. Therefore, Arjuna, fight. Understanding that in the soul level, there is neither fight nor conquest. There is neither death nor birth. Everything is multiplied by a zero. By a zero. I give you a long table for multiplying. It is endless on the left, endless on the right. You are not able to search for it. So you started multiplying. At the end point you find the first number is 0. Tell me what will be the answer after multiplication? Then why should you multiply? This is the secret of our life. Right at the center is the soul. Until you understand it, realize it, the problems of life will continue. Therefore, tasmad yudhyasva bharata. The Secretary General of United Nations had called a meeting of all the ascetics in the world. The invitation also came to me. Then I said, what is the purpose of this meeting? He said, they are wanting to make a declaration, a no-war declaration. I said, I will not come. Because I have been speaking about Bhagavad Gita for decades in my life. My whole life is devoted for discussing Bhagavad Gita. And the message of the Bhagavad Gita to the unwilling fighter Arjuna was, fight. Therefore, fight. Fight. Krishna has said it 3-4 times in the 2nd chapter. He also showed them through the Vishwarupa how destruction is also part of the world. What? Destruction is also? If there is construction, there must also be destruction. If there is birth, there must also be death. If there is growth, there must also be decline. We are getting more and more civilized. Science and technology are improving, advancing. To that extent, what is happening? Huh? Huh? Earth is being depleted. Is it right? As I told you the other day, Indonesia is supposed to have particularly Jakarta. It will be drowned in water by 30 feet or so in the next few years. Because all the underground water is taken. It cannot be replaced. Then what will earth do? Tell me? Up! Up! I always question. We are intelligent, great, good and glorious. Can we not have a way of life which will always be harnessing nature, harnessing the resources in a judicious manner so that there is no depletion? Use the blowing air. Use the hot rays of the sun, light rays of the sun. Create as much of energy as you want. Allow the nature to survive. Let us bequeath a better earth, a better water, a better air to our succeeding generations. What is this philosophy whereby we will exhaust and deplete the earth? We will harm nature everywhere. Is it the way to live? You tell me? Huh? What is it? What for is human intelligence? Is it to destroy or is it to preserve? Is it to preserve with additional enrichment or is it to have a reverse direction? So he says, if you leave Duryodhana and the rest to his own wickedness, the world has not seen a cruelty which Duryodhana perpetrated. He created a wax palace and with loving words sent Yudhishthira and the others to live there as his guests. His plan was to set fire to it when they were sleeping. Have you ever seen or heard such a cruelty? Huh? This is the man. Should he be allowed to live or go to heaven the soonest? Even today, what are you saying? Are we to live upon an earth or in a country where wicked people are the stronger and the virtuous people become weaker? Is that what is required? And can the wicked people be transformed by counseling? Huh? Can you show camphor? Please change. What is it that we are saying? They use brutal force. The brutal force has to be, first of all, a mind is faced by the mind. External force is met by the force. Intelligence is faced by the intelligence. That is what we want. So he says, Tasmad yudhyasva bharata. As long as warring tendencies are there and armaments are being made and sold, I said, war cannot be avoided. Therefore, I will not come. Tasmad yudhyasva bharata. Are you getting the relevance? Antavanta ime deha nityasyokta sharirina
Nityasyokta sharirinaha
anashino prameyasya
Anashino prameyasya
tasmad yudhyasva bharata.
Tasmat yudhyasva bharata.
You wanted me to tell you in very clear and complete terms wherein lies the good for me, elevation for me, fulfillment for me. I am telling you with reference to your own context, my dear Arjuna, in fighting, not in leaving the war field. So far as Arjuna was concerned, it was fight. So far as we are concerned, what is it? Our fight, if at all, is our own life. Never leave your life. Live it. Pursue it. Pursue it. Abide by it. Get all the knowledge, all the relief, all the redress for all the distresses. Human intelligence is very great. There is no problem which it has not resolved. There was a kind king in India. Whatever the subjects asked for, he used to give. You know, human beings are very strange. One day a man came. I have one simple request, my dear king. What? I must be allowed to pass stool on your throne, he said. You understand? There is a solution for every problem. Problem is first created by the mind, and solution is offered by search and research by the intelligence. This world is dangerous, but it's also fulfilling. Our mind is miserable, but it can also float in ecstatic fulfillment. Both are possible. Understand it very well. Therefore, Arjuna, you are fighting. You are fighting whom? A set of people larger in number, all of whom have sided with Duryodhana. And the Duryodhana clearly says, I will not give you a needle point of space. Fight and gain your kingdom if you want. Tell me what is the next step for you even today? Huh? Who wants the fight? Duryodhana. Who is agreeing or not agreeing to do so? Pandavas. So the reluctance, the doubt, etc. are being removed. Antavanta ime deha.
Antavanta ime deha.
Nityasyokta sharirinaha.
Nityasyokta sharirinaha.
Anashino prameyasya.
Anashino prameyasya.
Tasmad yudhyasva bharata.
Tasmat yudhyasva bharata.
The message is applied to all of us. What does it mean? Therefore, my dear man, my dear woman, be active. Do not leave activity or interaction. We have only 2 states before us. Shall I get up and talk? We have only 2 states before us. Either you sleep or be wakeful. Either you sleep or be wakeful. If you are wakeful, it means activity and interaction. You become active for 16 hours of the day and 8 hours you sleep. Tell me, can you escape these 2? And that activity is different from each person, maybe different kinds of the society, etc., etc., but it is active. So when he says, Tasmad yudhyasva, therefore fight, that was only an order with reference to where they were standing, what they were standing for, etc. For all ordinary people, therefore be active, not shun your activity. Not doubt the need for activity. Don't blame anything in activity. Be active. Whatever be the nature of the action, never shun it. Attain whatever you want in and through your actions and interactions. So Bhagavad Gita is an interactional science. It is never a meditative science. It is never a contemplative science, contemplational science. It's a science of interaction. Whatever you want to achieve, live, act and interact in this world, and through the whole process, I will make you achieve it. I have stopped my discussion. I only want to tell you something very important. What is that? In Bhagavad Gita, there is not merely a discussion, a dialogue, but there is also some promise given by Krishna. What? Bhagavad Gita gives you an assurance, as Krishna gave to Arjuna. Krishna asked Arjuna to give to the others on his behalf. That sloka you take and project it. Nahi kalyana krit kaschid durgadim tata gacchadi. What is the beginning? Partha naiveha namutra. Partha naiveha namutra vinashastasya vidyade nahi kalyana krit kaschid durgadim tata gacchadi. That, I will tell you. Why don't you take a book and see? This is 640. 640. Parthanaiveha namutra. You can Partha naiveha namutra. Partha naiveha namutra. Parthanaiveha namutra.
Parthanaiveha namutra.
Vinashastasya vidyate.
Vinashastasya vidyate.
Vinashastasya vidyate.
Vinashastasya vidyate.
Nahi
Nahi
kalyanakrit
kalyanakrit
kaschid.
kaschit
Nahi
nahi
kalyanakrit kaschid.
kalyanakrit kaschit
Nahi
nahi
kalyanakrit kaschid.
kalyanakrit kaschit
Durgadim tata gacchati.
durgatim tata gacchati
Durgadim tata
durgatim tata
gacchati.
gacchati
Durgadim tata gacchati.
durgatim tata gacchati
Nahi kalyanakrit kaschid.
nahi kalyanakrit kaschit
Durgadim tata gacchati.
durgatim tata gacchati
Parthanaiveha namutra.
parthanaiveha namutra
Vinashastasya vidyate.
vinashastasya vidyate
Nahi kalyanakrit kaschid.
nahi kalyanakrit kaschit
Durgadim tata gacchati.
durgatim tata gacchati.
You should write it on the wall of your house or keep a board. See, whatever is said and done, we always want to have an insurance. God is great. We are devoted to Him. We are living in a complex world which God alone has gifted to us. While living in the complex world, in a complex family, in a complex society, we shall certainly encounter problems, trials, tribulations, tests, ordeals, misfortune. So many things will happen. Whatever happens, we cannot abandon life. We have to still live. We are born here to live. 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 We will not live eternally. Our body has got a tenor. It is the passage of time that brings birth. It is the same passage of time that will bring death also. We have not created our birth. We are not going to create our death also. It's all a ceaseless flow of nature. through her own qualities called sattva, rajas and tamas. Now what can we do? We can rely upon God, be devoted to God, rest on Him with hope, confidence and assurance. So Krishna, He explained a lot about philosophy of life, everything He did. But there were occasions when Krishna gave some assurance also. This is the first assurance that you find. Partha naiveha namutra vinashastasya vidyade. My dear Arjuna, my devotee, whoever loves me, is devoted to me, is fondly connected to me, whoever remembers me, whoever speaks about me, thinks about me, converses about me, whatever be the nature of connection, it does not matter. Is he connected to me as the body is connected to the earth? The lungs are connected to the air. Such a man, partha naiveha namutra, either in this world, assuming that there is another world after death, even there, vinashastasya vidyade, there will be no destruction for him. A devotee means one of constant evolution. He only knows to rise. He never declines. Externally, you may have ups and downs in your life in the sensory object world. Internally, you are on the path of evolution, on the path of ascent. There is no decline or fall for him, either in this world or in the other world. Tasya vinashaha na vidyade. There is no destruction at all for him. For whom? Nahi kalyana krit kaschid. For one who wants to do, who does something good. உங்களுக்கு புரியறதாப்பா நான் சொல்றது? இல்லை போல் இருக்கு. See, as a human being, we should want to do good. Never harm anybody. You may not help, but at least don't harm anybody. Anything that is good to the society. What is this SIRD? SIRD is a center devoted to understanding the inner resources within the mind and the intelligence. Understand them, discover them, identify them, and utilize them in your own individual life, family life, social life, national life, and global life. My dear man, you are not the mass of flesh of the body. You are a spirit that enlivens your body. If the spirit were not there, our body would be reduced to death. I am seeing you all as living bodies. I am seeing you all as... So am I seeing the livingness in you? Am I seeing the body in you? If I were to see only your body, all of them would have been dead. I am seeing that your body is enlivened. So I am seeing actually the spirit of your body. Understand this. We are here, human beings, not to eat, drink and sleep, but to understand what enlivens the body. Understand the measure, magnitude and magnificence of the mind. Know the potential of human intelligence. Be delightful. Delighted be by the heart and mind, not by the fleeting objects of the world. Think of others. This SIRD is meant to serve the society. I want to have a discussion with them. If any one of you is interested, you should also participate. I am asking the management committee to arrange it. Our stay will be very short now. I want to know what SIRD group of people can do to help the society, their society in this country. My association with Malaysia is very long. I know at least to some extent the plight and fate of the Hindu society here. They need help. And the real help is education. Tell them about their inner resources. Poverty is mostly economic. I don't want anybody to feel poor at heart. The poverty of the heart and mind, even rich people have. Mental poverty. That should be eliminated. As long as we have the body, the mind, the intelligence and the soul, we are second to none in this world. Look straight into the eyes of people and talk. One man may be 6.5 feet, another may be 5. It's only a difference in the body. Ask him, is there any difference between our minds and souls? I want everyone to get up and speak like this. In you and in me, what is present is the same air. The same water, the same air, the same heat, and the one soul. Seek refuge under that soul. Draw all your inspiration from that, not from the body, not from the mind, not from the intelligence, not from the world. Land on your soul and draw a point as much as you want. This is what Krishna made Arjuna do. And what is the assurance he has given? Whoever wants to do good. What? Please tell me. Whoever wants to do good. Whoever does good, that man will never perish. And the other man should perish, is it not? Enna pesale? Huh? People who are doing good should live. And people who are doing bad? Huh? See, nahi kalyana krit kaschid. Let it be anybody. Whoever is doing good. Good to whom? Good to himself as well as good to the society. Give a single cent for the help, to help the others. That is okay. Or give 100 ringgits, 1000 ringgits, a lakh of ringgits. But you must give. Even the beggars are taught to give. They drop some money in the temple. Nobody's life is individual alone. Every one of us is connected to the society and to nature. Multi-storied buildings are there. In Bombay, I was living in the 32nd floor of the building. When you look around, all are shorter. Tell me, within the same area, 32 flats are there. Ground area is not more. Where from will you get oxygen, you tell me? The oxygen is supplied by air, circulating all around. Remaining in the building, are you breathing the air within that area, or are you breathing the air circulating everywhere? Tell me whether your life is related to the others or only centered in yourself. Why don't you understand it and express it, manifest it? Whatever may be your income, give a part of it apart from tax. In giving tax, you are not charitable. It is enforced by law. Your earning is reduced by the payment of tax. Don't say, I have given tax. You have not given, you will not give also. They extract it right at the source. You have no option. Suppose an option is given. Will you give tax? How many people will say yes? So don't claim tax as a charity. Charity is when whatever you have, you optionally choose to give part of it or the whole of it. Part of it or the whole of it. The richest man in the world, I am not able to tell you my name, it is in the internet. He has said, this running an industry and gaining profit should stop. And he left it. He is doing something else now. Don't think that money is the goal of life. Wealth is the fulfillment of human life. Try to do something that is good. Two are the contributions to human life. One is the needs of the physical body like food, shelter and clothing and living comforts and conveniences. That is all for the body. The next is peace and contentment to the mind, knowledge and fulfillment to the intelligence, and sublimation and effacement to the ego. SIRD is meant to contribute to the inner personality of the man and the society. Tell me whether this is necessary or not. Yes. When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? The society beckons you. I think if we put our minds and hearts together, anything can be achieved in this world. In Allahabad, years back, when a few people assembled saying that we will liberate India, all people poo-pooed them. The powerful clutches of British Empire, how are you going to get released from it? But the movement grew. In Jallianwala Bagh, the British general also, he shot. People were killed. That only inflamed the minds and hearts of the people. Patriotism grew in leaps and bounds thereafter. Mind you, the call of the mind is far greater than that of the body. Mind can be met only by mind. Intelligence can be met only by intelligence. Mind cannot be hushed or subdued by bullets or guns. What are you saying? Huh? One man alone cannot do anything, but a few people together can roll the mountain. So our society needs elevation. They need enlightenment. Try to inculcate faith in them, confidence in them. Let us not blame the circumstances or the environments. Let us speak the language of growth and enrichment inwardly. Adversity of circumstances should only encourage you. It should act as a fillip for your growth. Everywhere it is so. India is a country where even the wisest people, they embrace poverty to enrich their mind and heart. When you embrace poverty, it has got no force at all. We are enriched by it. We court poverty. We are sannyasins who have courted poverty, who have loved austerity, who fostered reliance on God as a means and measure to meet everything in this world. What do we have? Our reliance on God. Our reliance on God. You know, I always say, shall I say this? All the people who have become rich in this world, their riches are borrowed. Borrowed. Either they have done farming in the land, or they have manufactured goods and services and sold them to people. Where from did they draw? They drew from the earth, they drew from the air and water. These are provided by whom? Huh? You have a doubt? By the grandfather. The earth, water, air, fire and space, are they born by man? So God has provided these. We have used them and become rich. Tell me, are you independently rich or your riches are borrowed from nature? Let not anybody speak or boast about riches. Now we are relying upon God, who is the richest by any imagination. So I always tell God, all the rich people in this world have got borrowed riches. You are supremely rich, independently so. When I keep you in my heart, my dear God, can I suffer for anything economically? Suppose I happen to, whose disgrace will it be? Who will be defamed? So, mind yourself. Be careful. முடியாதா? சிரிச்சுக்கிண்டு பகவானை கூப்பிடுறோமே நம்ம, அழுதுகிண்டு கூப்பிடணுமா? All people cry and call God. I always said, I will smile and laugh and call you. Keep me in good health and vigor so that I can speak about you. If I don't have health, you suffer, mind you. One man to talk about you will not be there. You can only exist, but you cannot talk. This is the type of thoughts I have. I always say, the son of a human is human. The son of a poor man is poor. The son of a rich man is rich. So tell me, the son of God, what he will be? He will be godly. Every one of you is godly. Realize your godliness and live and move in this world, helping and serving the others. This is a grand occasion for you. Paropakarartham idam shariram. The human body is meant to live and help the others. Not to grab. Not to grab. Not to eat. We provide a little food and nourishment to the body so that our senses, brain and other things will function. But our role is a mission. And that mission is to serve and empower the society in a very peaceful manner. And what is your assurance? Unni and the others should understand. Nahi kalyana kritkashchid durgadim tata gachadi. Ramakrishnan, Velayudhan, is he here? All of you should understand. Whoever does good can never perish. Can never perish. Can never perish. Let us ensure that our life is benevolent. Our life is a help, maybe to a microscopic level. Even then, it should be helpful and peaceful to the others. In the remaining gatherings, if I appear, I have to teach you two important verses. I want it to be the culture of all of you. These verses are to tell you how to blame, how to receive and assimilate blame from others. All of you are very much concerned about others should speak good of you. If good people speak good of you, bad people will also speak bad of you. Both are necessary. I must equally be installed in the good and the bad people. Good people will speak good of me and the others will speak. So I must be accessible to them also. See how these mental resources are harnessed with a view to receive blame with a greater acceptance than praise. Don't set walls or limits to the human mind. It can grow to any extent. So I would like to teach you. It is not written there. I think we should write it, and I will also provide the meaning. And Bhagavad Gita gives. Oh, acha, it is there. It's already time, is it not? So I will stop today. I will teach you, remind me. So Bhagavad Gita, Krishna at one point of time asks Arjuna to assure the others. Kaunteya pradijanihi name bhaktah pranashyadi. My dear Arjuna, you swear on my behalf that my devotee never perishes. The next assurance he gives is that he asks Arjuna to swear on behalf of himself, Krishna, that my devotee never perishes. Then why are you afraid? Under whose grace are you living now? Can you live without air and oxygen? Who provides it? Ask your mother and father. Go to the government. Ask any chief minister or prime minister. The president? Nobody is providing the resources for our life. Earth retains us on her lap by the force of gravity. So he says, my devotee never perishes. Kaunteya say, Pradijanihi Name Bhaktaha
Name Bhaktaha
Pranashyati.
Pranashyati.
Then again he gives an assurance in the 18th chapter. So Gita contains 2 or 3 assurances, promises for you, which should resolve all your problems and all doubting Thomases will be settled. Such a wonderful promise. It's not enough if philosophical and spiritual dissertations are provided. We also want to have some assurance for our emotional mind and some clarity for the rational intelligence. All these are here. What is this? Does the Gita make value? Huh?
Does the Gita make any reference to the food you can take?
Reference to food. We can.
Can and cannot take.
Yes, yes. It has analyzed all physical things. So that Ayus sattva belarogya sukha priti vivardhana rasya snigdha sthira hridya ahara sattvika priyaha. Food is divided into 3 kinds. One is the best, the sattvic food. The next is the rajasic food. And the third is tamasic food. I generally don't speak of rajas and tamas. I only speak of sattvic food. What is the sattvic food? Ayus sattva bela arogya sukha priti vivardhana. Ayuhu say? Sattva bela arogya
Arogya
sukha priti
Sukhapriti
vivardhana.
Vivardhanaha.
They enhance all these. First, ayuhu, longevity. Sattva bela, the strength of your being. Arogya, health of the body. Sukha, comfort and happiness of the mind. Priti, contentment. All these will be enhanced by food. Take that kind of food. And that kind of a food, Swamiji, it is very bitter and hard and difficult. Don't say that. That food is rasya, very tasty and delicious. Snigdha, not very hard, so that even the teeth are getting tired. Soft and snigdha food. Sthira, when you eat, it will remain, it will sustain your stomach and energy for long. Sthira, hridya. Suppose you eat food, after that you start belching. No such defect will be there. Hridya. It is comfortable to the mind. This kind of a food is sattvika priyaha. People who are given to sattva will like these. Tell me whether this food is the best or not. Yes. Huh? Yes. Which gives longevity to the body, contentment to the heart, acceptance to the mind, which will remain long, sufficiently long within the stomach. You have to eat only 2 times a day, not necessarily 3 times. You will have good hunger. All the food will be digested. The quantity of fecal matter in relation to the quantity of food, if you go in, you will find this kind of a food, the proportion will be very less. Ahara, sattvika priyaha. If you understand it well, will not everybody like this kind of food? Yes. Huh? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. Please do so. And we are going into details. There are specific items which are not good at all. Whatever is pleasing to the tongue will be unacceptable to the stomach and alimentary canal. There lies the discrimination for you. Eat what is good. Eat what is good. So we will stop for the time being. Any announcement? See, this word, Society for Inner Resources Development, IRD, say that? Inner Resources Development. This is a phrase all of you should understand, imbibe, and disseminate, every one of you yourself. Our body completes its growth at the age of 21. From the next moment onwards, it starts declining. But our true life starts as an individual, as a grown-up individual, with our own choices and selections, only after we become an adult. So the adult life, the body is not growing. Tell me what else will grow? Huh? Mind and intelligence. But are they growing? Do you know what is meant by inner growth? Mental enrichment, intelligential growth, intelligential enrichment, embellishment. So by resources, inner resources, we mean the potentials, the powers, the possibilities, the magnificence, might, splendor, greatness, grandness, which the mind and the intelligence hold within themselves. As Krishna exposed them to Arjuna, somebody will have to expose them to you. This center is going to be an instrument, a gathering point for going into and understanding the inner resources everyone has. Your houses may differ, your prosperity levels may differ, your education levels may differ, your friends also may differ. But mind you, in your inner personality, mind, intelligence and ego, there is no difference at all. There was two choices before God. Either make the external gross world equal or the internal inner horizon equal. He decided that I will make the external world absolutely different, various, manifold. But internally I will make everyone full, complete and absolute. So inwardly we are equal. Our soul is identical in everyone. The I is identical. It is equally proximate to all. God is equidistant from everyone. This internal equality is what you have to realize. The more and more you know about your own mind and intelligence and the soul, you will start growing, feeling more and more resourceful, confident. When the mind grows, your performance will be far better. Tell me, to work with a narrow mind and to work with a broad mind, which is better? This is what we mean. So, inner resources development. This phrase should be let known to the whole of this country, for our society. Make it known. I make every one of you a messenger for this dissemination. Think about it, understand it. Spend some time, half an hour to think about it. What is inner resources? Whatever is in the body, we don't call it inner. Marrow is there, bone is there, flesh is there, muscle is there, joints are there, water, blood and other things, air, etc. are there. They are all inner resources. They are bodily resources, that's all. Inner resources relate instantly to the mind, intelligence and ego, which are not parts of the body, but which are associated with the body and which empower the body. This I thought I would mention to you again and again. Why this Society for Inner Resources Development? What is meant by IRD? In what way does it relate to the others? What are to be harnessed? You harness your own inner resources. I don't like the word exploiting. It's a very bad word. We can utilize the resources, harness the resources, employ them judiciously, but not exploit them. Exploiting is very bad. So know it very well. We shall conclude the session now. Samvedya varjitamanottamamekamādyam samvidpadam vigalanam kalayan mahatman hridyeva tishtha kalanārahita kriyām tu kurvan akartrapadamētya samodita shri kurvan akartrapadamētya samodita shri. We shall have a conclusional Omkara. All of you take your pose for it as before. Hari, Hari, Hari. Harihi Om Tas Jaya Guru.